Welcome to the first Friday night frenzy of the basketball season with a full slate of games. 7 games last week. We got a full slate tonight alongside Andy. I'm Rob. We begin tonight's show with the undefeated Lafayette Jeff Broncos.
Rob, we're going to go back in the history books here. Coach Scott Radke's club, yes, we're going to go back. 5-0 for the first time since 2008. Standing in their way of a 6-0 start, the Harrison Raiders.
They stood firm tonight. Military Appreciation Night at Harrison. Such a great game. We have to skip straight to the fourth quarter. Broncos trapping, but Jacob Hall flashes open. Gets the rock, lays it in. Raiders take a 48-40 lead with 7 minutes to go. But back the other way, David Hanyard fighting off 4 of the 5 Harrison Raider defenders. Somehow gets that one to go. Broncos down 7. Scott Radiker wondering how they're going to pull this one off. Well, plays like this help. Darian Collins falling out of bounds. Dan Rixey, look at that ball hang on the rim, but it drops. And Rixey gets the bucket and the foul. Broncos down by 4. A couple possessions later, Dominic Trapp hits Benito Munoz. Lets it fly from deep. That's good. Raiders take a 5-point lead with 2 minutes to go. A couple Jeff buckets later, 11 seconds left. Broncos the ball down by 1. Hanyard gets it. Spins off the defender. Right down the lane. Absorbs the contact. Gets it to fall. That's Jeff's first lead of the game with 6 seconds to go. He hit the free throw to go up by 2, and one last chance for Harrison. Matthew finds Hall, but it's off the backboard, a little strong. Jeff grits out an impressive win on the road. 58-56, the final score. Well, several boys-girls doubleheaders tonight. One of those at Harrison, Lady Broncos and Lady Raiders in Game 1. Brandy Norton, top of the key, shakes her defender, goes right down the lane, kisses it off the glass. Broncos up by 12. A little later, Norton goes pick and roll with Destiny Cross. Solid finish from Cross here. A freshman and sophomore on that connection. We'll see a lot more of that in the coming years. Harrison trying to hang in there. Maddie Richter on the fast break, bucket and a foul. Raiders comeback bid was not enough. Jeff gets the sweep at Harrison, 58-47, the final score.
Over at McCutcheon, Darnell Butler and the Mavs taking on Kokomo. McCutcheon in transition to start. Robert Finnessy spots Butler alone in the corner. 6'5" senior nails the 3-ball to get the Mavs rolling. Jordan Matthews will then pass. He gets picked off by Finnessy, the sophomore standout. Darts coast to coast and drives past a couple of Cats for the layup. Following another Wildcat turnover, Finnessy goes behind the back and does it all himself again. Timeout Kokomo, but the sophomore stud was just getting started. Butler swings it over to Hayton Deaton, who blows by a Cat with the head fake, makes another take and tumbles and knocks down the pull-up jumper. How about Butler's turn? He drives baseline and hits the reverse layup high off the glass with the left. Not easy task. Less than 10 seconds to go in the first half. Finnessy steps back and dazzles by, draining the triple to close out the half. He ends up with 31 on the night as McCutcheon beats Kokomo 75-41.
Yeah, he's pretty good, so is McCutcheon. Well, before the boys' game, McCutcheon girls also taking on the Wildcats. Pick it up late in third. Elena Owens bounces it over to Annabelle Knoy. Squares up, fires from deep. In the fourth quarter, McCutcheon trying to dig itself out of a 15-point deficit. Knoy feeds it down low to Colleen Leonard. The junior pumps once, scores off the window. That leads to a timeout on the floor. Now, if it works once, why not try it again? That seems simple. This time it's Owens who dumps it down to Leonard. No pump needed. Goes straight up for the deuce. Kokomo runs away with this one, though. The Cats cruise to a 52-34 victory over the Mavs.
West Lafayette looking to get back to 500, hosting Crawfordsville. This was a good one. In the third, it's number 12 and number 11 doing work. Devin Gard hits the beautiful pull-up jumper. Gard at 18, Seville up 33-22. Back come the Red Devils. Nye Carlisle records the steal, and he's going to take it himself to the rack for the bucket and foul. It's 35-30 Seville. The pesky Athenians not backing down. It's Gard again hitting the triple. He got game. 40-32 Seville. Dave Wood not so pleased. But Wood dials up a 1-3-1 defense and it pays off. Nelson Bongo getting it done. He finishes with the layup, cutting the deficit to just 7 points. Wood's coaching adjustment was the difference late in the fourth. Carlisle finds Luke Talukian, who will knock down the fadeaway J. RDP outscores Seville 20-3 in the fourth to win this one 60-48. Jane Shaw, the West Side girls team, also in action again against the Athenians. We pick things up in the third quarter off the Kylie Martin miss. Kiara Harris tips it to herself and then gets the putback. The junior at 8 points. Moments later, Seville answers. Fabiola Castro drills the baseline J, but too little too late. Check out the hustle play by Allie Jin coming up. That will lead to a Mackenzie Mark layup. After losing yesterday to undefeated Benton Central, the Red Devils rebound in a big way, crushing the Athenians 75-19 in the final.
That completes the first half of the Frenzy. 6 games in the books, but 6 more still to go. Coming up, we'll make stops at Delphi, Frontier, Clinton Prairie.
Carroll, the Cougars look to pick up their first win of the season. We'll tell you how Matt Weaver's squad did against Caston after the break. Stay with us.
Well, we're back on the Frenzy, and for our next stop, we're heading out to Carroll County. Delphi hosting Benton Central. The Oracle still looking for their first win of the season.
The Bison have also got off to a slow start. BC won its first game of the season, but has lost its last 4.
Well, that changed tonight, but it didn't look like it was going to early on. Beach night at Delphi, nice hula skirt there. First quarter, Delphi's I was being serious.
Yeah.
Cade Murray finds Clay Corbin under the basket for the lay-in. BC comes back with this 3 from Johnny Laney, and BC takes a 1-point lead, but it was short-lived. Oracles can hit threes too. Noah Prince knocks it down to retake the lead. A little later, Corbin muscles in, gets the hoop and the harm. Coach not going to like that. But the Bison were hitting threes early and often and really throughout. Another Laney 3 there from deep. Bison pull off the comeback win after they're down 16, 56-55.
Carroll Cougars taking the floor tonight, hosting the Caston Comets. First quarter, Carroll's Brant McLean drives to the hoop and sinks the circus shot. Comets strike right back. Brandon Kinzer nails this 3. Buckets. Later, Carroll's Luke Atkinson will find McLean on the backdoor cut, and he lays it in. Then it's the Comets' Eli Douglas. He will drive baseline and sneak in for the easy layup. And then we're going to go right back to Carroll. It's Carroll's Cody Morris with the short jumper. Air ball, but Spencer Sproul puts in the accidental alley-oop. Does Morris get the assist on that?
I think so. We'll give it to him.
Carroll comes away with the win, 49-41.
The Frontier Falcons hosted Rossville tonight and gave a warm welcome to our Frenzy crew. First quarter, Enrique Rangel. I love that name. Gives it up, gets it right back. Enrique says, "I can be your hero." How do you like that one? Hits the triple. Frontier played hard tonight. Senior Zach Lloyd fakes, drives hard baseline, finishes with the strength of 3 men. As Rossville leads, loose ball, swung to the corner, and Blake Miller hits a 3 and a foul, but he would miss the free throw. Now another tough drive for Frontier. Zeb Davis parts the Red Sea on his way to the cup. Frontier not going away. Rossville, though, would display great ball movement as Grant Moeller throws a no-look to Jared Warren for the score. Nice little dime there. Rossville will be too much for Frontier, winning 73-49.
North White look to defend their home court against the Rensselaer Bombers tonight. In the second half, Jalen Gilbert takes on a fleet of Vikings and finishes with the reverse layup. But on the other end, Luke Diener goes behind the back for a nifty bucket of his own. North White up big at this point. But Rensselaer fought back as Grant Myers takes the handoff and puts the basket in from long range. The Bombers couldn't quite get the lead though. North White ball now, and they are being very unselfish with it. Caleb Hendricks hits the 3, and that was not all from Hendricks. He got it done on both ends of the court as he gets the steal and the easy 2 the other way. The Vikes prevail, winning 74-64.
In Clinton County, the Clinton Prairie Gophers hosting the Tri-County Cavaliers. Cavaliers working the ball to the inside man, Bryce Cook. And he fights for an open shot and gets cooked. He will recover it, and he gets the foul call finally. Gophers advance the ball, a little shake, pumps the brakes, passes it to tip forward to Owen Lloyd, who just makes it look too easy to jump in the paint. Gophers recovered a missed shot. Ball is passed out to the outside, and oh boy, that's a wide open 3. Cavaliers ball, Drew Mosley with the ball, looks for an open player, does a little pivot, takes a step, let him fly for another 3. Unfortunately, it was too late for Tri-County. Clinton Prairie defeats them 75-47. Well, that's all 10 games of our sectional edition of Friday Night Frenzy. Now, when we come back, Benton Central head coach Kyle Marlett joins us in the coach's corner.
I need a sub.
Yep.
They need to come in.
You're
for
subbing
me.
out.
I will
You're
sub
gone.
out for a couple of coaches leading scorers.
Right.
Rob and the Bison will be right back. Stay with us.
Well, we're back on the frenzy, and when I say we, me and 3 Bison don't usually do this, but this is great. You know, you guys had big nights, obviously, for your team. You guys come back win, so you deserve to be here. So Kyle Marlatt, Cole Charlesworth, Johnny Lenny, thanks for joining me. First of all, you guys got to start off better than that. What are you thinking over there when you see your guys go down, 18-4? Was that what it was after?
25-9.
25-9 after the first quarter. Not even close, but still not good.
Just trying to think, how are we going to pull this together? How do we get the pieces clicking? We have a team that's a little bit inexperienced and just trying to figure out and work our way through all of this.
As players, Cole, what are you obviously you don't want to come out slow. Yeah. What do you do to avoid coming out slow the next time around?
You just got to keep your head up, just play hard every game.
I mean, I guess the mentality is, you guys get psyched up before the game. You do every game. That's how athletes are. But what do you think happens when you guys don't come out fast, when you have that slow start?
We hand the intensity to the other team. We got to take the intensity from them, especially playing in an atmosphere as we were playing in tonight. I mean, Delphi student section, they brought it to us every second they could.
Yeah. It's a tough place to play, just like you guys' place to play, which you have not yet played at, which I find kind of strange. Coach, though, you got to be pretty proud with how they responded, right? They turned the game around and you guys come out with a win.
Yeah, we got down 16 early, and we had to fight back, and we just told them, you're not going to score 16 points with one shot here. You just got to take it one step at a time, get a defensive stop, convert on the offensive end. Early on, we took some quick shots, and we just needed to slow the game down a little bit and make smarter decisions. Instead of a good shot, look for a great shot.
Well, these guys are both pretty good shooters. They both hit 5 3-pointers tonight. Would you guys say you have the green light from Coach to let those things fly?
Yeah, definitely.
So you ever you see you shaking your no green light? Green light?
Well, we have a lot of guys that can step up on any given night, and it's just a team effort. These two took the spotlight tonight, but everybody else on the team, they put them in those positions. Like I said, we're very inexperienced, but we have guys that will take on leadership roles, and any given night, you never know who that's going to be. I'm just glad these two woke up in the second quarter and decided to come play some basketball.
See, a lot of teams wait till the second half, and sometimes it's too late. They can't make that transition from the end of the first quarter to the beginning of the second quarter. So, Johnny, how would you say you guys turned it around that quickly with just that short first quarter break?
Well, coming out of the first quarter, we knew that we were a better team than what we were playing. Mm-hmm. No team should be scoring 16 points on us unanswered like that. And in the huddle, I told them, I was like, guys, we got to get it together. This is bad. This is bad.
It's pretty simple, right?
Yeah.
Well, you guys turned it around. Obviously, an impressive win. Cole, you got Covington tomorrow. I know maybe you haven't looked at him. I know maybe Coach probably knows a little bit about him. But how do you come out and maybe learn from this slow start tonight and make it better tomorrow?
We just need to come out focused and execute the game plan to the best we can.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Coach, key to tomorrow night's win, a win tomorrow night against Covington, I should say.
Well, realistically, we played 6 on the road. We told the bus driver to come back tomorrow, take us around the school, and drop us back off. I don't even know what it's going to feel like to play a home game. But on a serious note, Covington's a very good team. They have great perimeter play, and we have to get out and close out on their shooters.
All righty. Pretty simple. Best of luck tomorrow against Covington. Coach, Cole, and Johnny, I appreciate you joining me. Best of luck tomorrow. Make sure to check out our website, WLFI.com. Click on the sports tab for all the highlights from tonight's games. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.